Obviously, this is the end game of YouTube. Not everyone can start here. You don't have lightsabers coming out. You're on a full frame, red raw. Like, this is where we all want to be. But if I had just clicked record on a Canon G7X, would you thumb it down? Would you thumb my video down? No, you would just enjoy the time spent. If I was going outside for wildlife and all I had was the Olympus EM1 Mark III, of course, and the 75 to 300, and I'm showing you slow motion stuff. It's sharp. It's a little claw attack, but come on, does the gear really matter? Well, let's find out.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So we got 4 hobo scrubs who have asked me advice, and I've been holding on to these questions. Sometime a really good question will turn into an entire video. These ones are the leftover freaks who I feel pity to help. Let's just start with the first freak. I agree, Fuji has an indefinable magic, but if you can use Fuji LUTs on Z6 III, and if those LUTs encapsulate the magic, why is Fuji body needed? Fair point. Fair point. Might even switch to a Fuji later on to spite you. So technically speaking, I could easily throw a Fuji LUT on here. Perhaps we have just done that. So like now we're Fuji colors, but we're also full frame. Our autofocus is somewhat reliable. We have better features. You can trust this camera for the most part. Okay, yeah, point well made, but there's still a certain something with the X-trans sensor. So if you're willing to put up with the hellfire pain that is Fuji life, there is a special look that you're not quite gonna get, but most people are barely even gonna notice it. I don't know, it's just something about shadow detail, the grain, design. It's good, kinda, but it's not worth the pain. The thing is, if you put, say, a Fuji LUT on a Canon camera or a Sony, let's just start there, you're still gonna have the Sony clinical nature, the bitey image, the sharpened, like, oh God, what is that? Why are you soap operaing me right now? But you have Fuji colors. The look of certain brands is not just the colors, it's a something else indescribable. It's the whole totalitarian feel to it. So Fuji has possibly the best of all looks. Just comes at some cost. So I would say if that Fuji look is something you really like, you're not gonna quite get it with the other systems. So definitely there's a place for Fuji users, and like the whole usability, if you like the dials and stuff like that, there's a lot to love in the Fuji system. It's just, did he just Fuji chop my ass out of my own system? What a bullshit asshole. So we were on the Nikon ZR with the Canon EF 24mm 1.4. Now we're on the Fuji with the 23mm 1.4. Come on, stop it. So maybe not right now, you're not seeing any magic, but, or in any other clip I've ever shown, but Fuji has a special touch, do we not? Was that your question? Do you respect any third-party lens? Sigma, Tamron, etc. Never heard of them. Etc. No, I don't. Like, can you respect someone who just came out of a bushfire and like they're covered in ants and it's like, wow, you really made that, but like there's a paved road to the left, you could have taken that. I'm just personally bored with manufacturers trying to make the perfect lens with perfect sharpness and 0 flaws, like a scientifically sterile environment. It's not my favorite look. So it's like Sony with a Sigma lens is like the pinnacle of what the hell, man. So no, I'm not looking for one, and maybe they'll come with a vintage line. Is it even detectable by human eyes? It's unlikely, the 3D pop scenarios, but come on. Like when I compared these two setups with the Nikon 40mm versus this 23, there was one scene where I was like, damn, the Nikon pops so much more. Why is that? And then it was the opposite. I was thinking, oh, the Fuji is popping more now. What the hell is that? And it was just like I was closer. For some reason, I was smaller in the frame when I was with open gate on the Fuji, and then I had less background blur, and then it looked like it was popping less. It's just a boring industry to be a part of when you like vintage stuff that just like, you're happy with the old lenses, Canon EF, the Voigtlanders, the Zeisses. Those are fun times, and then every new release is just something like, yay, another clinical lens. Wow, oh, that focal length, that's different. Ooh, Tamron, a 35 to 100 2.8. Some of you jabrones are probably like, oh my God, you're salivating like Slavik's dogs. That wasn't the word, I made that up. Pavlov's dog? It was close. I'm close now. You have to admit that. So like, you ring a bell, present meat, the dogs salivate, and then take away the meat and just ring the bell and they salivate. So like, your stupid Sigma lens sucks. Just a little side rant. I reviewed that Viltrox 50mm 1.4. Usually I would sell that off immediately within a couple days, but I listed it, not one response, because I'm in the middle of nowhere where cameras don't even exist. So I'm gonna try one last time to post it in Toronto and then say like, I'll ship it to you. Come on, you can trust me. And if that doesn't work, one of you jabrone assholes is getting it. So we're going full Marcus Pick style. Just give it. For this next jabrone asking me a wildlife question, I had to switch to my wildlife setup, obviously. So we're on the Fuji X-H2S with a 500mm 25.6. And you're pretty far away from me. It's a roughly 800-ish to 950 equiv. I don't remember the math right now. Don't ask me. I'm on my tippy toes. It was hard to frame. God, in the lighting, it's as bright as it gets. I still see no zebras. What the hell's your problem? The compression. Huh? I'm beautiful now. I'm an elf from your kingdom. And I can hear everything you're thinking about me right now. And in bullshit thoughts. You're wrong, by the way. Hey, Casey. Read all your advice, please? I can't read that. The light's blinding me. Looking to upgrade my wildlife lens. I've owned the 70 to 300 for the X-T5 a couple years now. Which would you recommend? 100 to 400 or 150 to 600? How come you're not? How come the 500mm prime's not in the option? Oh, that's a bitch. I can get nothing reach. 500 prime is too expensive. Oh, I see it now. You're a bitch. Thank you very much. You're welcome. If it was me, and it kind of is me because I chose the super expensive 500mm prime and I'm not super happy with it. I almost wish I could downgrade. And if I was to do that, the 70 to 300's glorious, but it is not enough reach. And the problem with you, you're probably taking pictures. For me, I have all these video crops. So like 29 or 38% crop on the HD 240. So it's like, when I have a lens, okay, 400mm, that's not so bad with the crop. But you're taking photos, you're a loser. 70 to 300's light and cute, not enough reach. 100 to 400 is an amazing lens still to this day. Very sharp, beautiful. The manual focus was a bit annoying. It took a long time to get it. There's settings in here, you bunch of ass. Did you have linear on? Of course I had it day one. And then there's all these speed settings that do nothing, literally nothing. So this lens is jumpy. I don't remember that on any other Fuji lens. So if it was between the 100 to 400 and the 150 to 600, the 600mm so much reach, but it's so much heavier. It is better, it is sharper, but you're a Tony 8. I don't know, it doesn't matter that much. Can you carry the damn thing is the question. It's very big. It's Sony 200 to 600 level. It's like basically the same size, but probably better balanced. Fuji just knows stuff. Japanese math with the teeter-totter stuff. They take their kids to playgrounds. I lean just getting, you can tell I'm choosing as I say that and I have no answer. Just get, if you can find a 100 to 400 used, it's a fantastic lens. That's probably what I would pick because the 150 is too heavy and that's annoying, even though the autofocus might be better, but it might not be. But keep in mind, if you're taking photos and you don't have those extra video crops, you might want to lean the 600mm. That reach is glorious and the more is always better. There's times where I'm on this 500mm and I'm like, I could use more. I could use more. It's tough to find the bird in the frame initially, but You have a zoom, Mr. Special, and you can zoom out, find the bird, zoom back in. That could be a fun life. So 150 to 600. Find that one used. That's sweet. Nikon ZR, Canon EF 85mm 1.2. Last question, achieved. Thoughts on the A7C II? God, you're gonna end my show with that. Looking for something compact for low light filming, astrophotography, vlogging, night time lapses, nightscapes. What even is that? You go outside and scape things? You scraping goats or something? It's bullshit lifestyle you chose. By the way, yes or no on the tube light? Huh? I thought maybe? Why did that take so long the second time? So A7C II, it's fantastic. It really is. If you like clinically sharp and you know how to grade things really hard, you can get a nice image, but you know you have to alter it. This, I don't have to alter it. I'm just gonna put the red LUT on, white balance achieved, we're done. I don't do things to my camera. If you know what you're doing, then you can get a filmic look on a Sony probably, but people say, you start with the sharp, I can always dull it later on. Can ya? Can ya, athletes who would run faster than you any day? I mean, it's kind of true. My Fuji X-H2S is like way too sharp for the human face, and I'm always softening it later. I get ya. It's a nice place to start with. Like, it's actually pin sharp, and then you dull it. You put your glimmer glass on there. Okay. But Sony A7C II, the only reason I never looked at it as a viable contender in my life is that the ZVE1 is better. It's lighter, it's cheaper. Don't quote me on the price. It has way more frame rate, slow-mo stuff. It's low megapixel. It's not a hybrid, and that's a good thing for me. I don't need these super high megapixels, and you're just 4K 60 with a crop. Like, okay, I could already do 4K 120, so like, if the A7C II was released first and then the ZVE1 came, that would have made more sense. It's like, okay, now the upgrade. So I'm saying like ZVE1 all the way, but some people take photos for some reason and then, oh no, 12 megapixels is not enough. 2 megapixels is enough. So like, I don't like it. It's a solid workhorse. It would probably do everything you're asking. Like low light would be almost, if not better than the A7S III, like better at 10,000 ISO for sure. Maybe not 12,000. Astrophotography, I don't know, I don't care. Vlogging, not the best stabe in the business, but whatever. Sony's newer releases are starting to have better stabe, so wait for the A7C III, you might have something, but till then, you don't. So the short answer is yes, obviously, it's more than enough for anybody. It'll get you the shot. You could be a professional. You can rely on it. All the autofocus. Wow. Sony colors is good. I swear. It's good. Get it. Do my affiliate. I'll post them for you. But like, would I, as a scrub who likes it like a vintage look and super slow motion? No, it's not even on my radar. But yeah, it's good. It's totally good. I want one. Can't wait to buy one. How you doing? You agree with everything? I helped you. We did a lot of stuff today in a room near you. That's the cinema. Thank you for the Bitcoin donations. I'll be leaving. Subscribe.